Hi glamour girls and gays, and welcome back to my channel. Today I am building a pink movie star house in the Sim Street, and it's supposed to be the epitome of fashion and sophistication and glamour, but honestly the result was very tacky, very in bad taste. But that's okay, you know why? Because one of the subjects that I want to talk about today is embracing your own bad taste, and I also want to talk about iconic women entertainers and influencers and James Charles and makeup. I want to talk about drag makeup a lot, so yeah, I think this is the perfect build to do that. I think this is a very feminist video, actually, the one you're about to see. And the house, I did build it myself. I am very proud of that. It's very fucking ugly, and it was inspired by this house that I'm gonna show right now. But yeah, I really hope you enjoy this video, and I'm gonna proceed to talk about whatever the hell I want to talk about. So yeah, first thing, makeup. Yesterday I was supposed to record this video that I'm filming right now, but I ended up, you know, just doing very should I say glamorous drag queen makeup with help of my sister, and like it took us so many hours, but it was like the funniest thing to do because, you know, I'm just a regular girl who likes to watch RuPaul's Drag Race, and this particular season I found a lot of inspiration from the queens that went to the show. And like I mentioned this before, but I used to do drag when I was a teenager, and the thing is, yesterday doing my crazy makeup, I truly felt like my authentic self. And like, I don't know, I don't really believe in that hiding beneath makeup, because sometimes makeup can really like exteriorize what you've got inside, and this was the case last night. I'm probably gonna have a picture of my look on my Instagram by the time you're seeing this video, so make sure you check it out, and if you want to follow me there, follow me there. So yeah, I should probably talk about the build at this point, but I don't have anything to say. I feel like the build speaks for itself. Basically, I took a lot of inspiration from like the 1980s. Like, you know, it's very pink and womanly, and like the type of glamour that's not necessarily fancy and like rich. It's more like in super bad taste, but I mean that in a super positive way, because like I said, one of the subjects that I wanted to discuss in this video is embracing your own bad taste. Because hear me out, I feel like I am the most me, the most genuine and like happiest version of myself whenever I am at my most over the top, you know, like extra, like campy, like gay. And it may not look like it from my YouTube videos alone, but that's because I restrain myself way too much. I am honestly considering occasionally doing some drag makeup for a few videos, but I would like to know your opinion on that, because a part of me is like, I don't want to copy the other girls that are doing that on YouTube, but I'd be doing my own thing, you know? So yeah, let me know if that's something that, I don't know, could make the video more fun for you, because I have a lot of ideas. But yeah, in regards to the bad taste subject that I previously mentioned, I just want to say I really dislike how everything nowadays is deemed as cringy, like people being afraid of enjoying completely inoffensive things like, I don't know, Minecraft, which is something I am not particularly interested in. But still, why is it so acceptable to make fun of the people who enjoy it? Like, one of my biggest fears actually about making YouTube videos is that I don't want people to cringe at me. And like, sometimes I know that I do things that are very cringy, and trust me, I am very self-aware about those, but still sometimes I restrain myself, and I feel like there is so much inside of me that I want to share to the world. For instance, I want to join Twitter. Now, this is such a stupid problem of mine, but seriously, I want to join Twitter, but I am ashamed. Because I'm like, am I gonna have to tweet about The Sims 4? Is that what I'm gonna have to do? Like, isn't that stupid? And I'm not calling anybody who does it stupid, but it just makes me feel weird about myself. Now, please tell me, the people who watch my videos, do you have Twitter? Do you use Twitter? Because I am terrified of it, especially like the Sims part of it. Like, of course, I wouldn't talk about Sims only, but it would probably be the subject of my Twitter account, so please let me know what I should do. Anyway, back to the house. Now, I don't think I've discussed it so far, but I truly believe that you can't be glamorous like at all unless there's an element of camp there, which I believe I successfully replicated. I honestly don't know if the word would be camp here, maybe it would be kitsch, but yeah, I put a lip-shaped sofa and like a zebra rug and a whole dining room that looks like it's from a science fiction TV show, at least my type of science fiction, which is like very retro and 60s. I am not the biggest fan of science fiction. My favorite science fiction movie is probably Barbarella with Jane Fonda, and I don't even like it that much. Correction, my favorite science science fiction movie is Nude on the Moon by Doris Wishman, and you should all go watch it. Something that I wanted to talk about also was women performers and entertainers. Now, if you follow me on Instagram, you probably know that I am like very fascinated by vintage glamour and particularly of the old Hollywood era. The thing is, I've read so many essays and like books. I'm not trying to flex here, but this is the only topic that I can talk about with so much confidence because, for example, a lot of like feminist film criticism has failed to really explore female spectatorship, like the way women relate to images of movie stars on the screen or to performers, you know, to singers, to entertainers generally, but I'm particularly referring to like how women relate to desirable images of femininity on the screen. For example, one of the first stars that I've loved was Madonna, and I've said this before, but even though I am not her biggest fan nowadays, I honestly can't stand her music. I could never ignore how much she did for me while I was growing up. I was very isolated because I am a girl from a very small town and I spent a lot of my childhood being sick also, and like Madonna as a performer, you know, like seeing her live shows, listening to her music, reading her interviews, now all of that all seemed otherworldly to me, and like they offered escapism, like the ability to fantasize beyond what I had and what I still have, even though I never really disliked it. I love living by the beach. It still really helped me because it showed me what a woman could do, and like I said, I was very young when I was quite literally her biggest fan, and I still get that same effect, especially now that I'm locked inside my house 24/7 because the internet allows me to access all these beautiful and glamorous films with women and like exploring the biographies of very hardworking actresses and their lifestyles and their publicity stunts and how they felt and their love lives. It's kind of like how novels work with a lot of people. But yeah, I find company, and I feel like best company that I could ever ask for. I mostly identify with like rags to riches tales of like real women. I don't know, I'm talking about Joan Crawford, Mae West, Carmen Miranda, the Brazilian Hollywood movie star from the 1940s. Like I couldn't possibly imagine how I would be nowadays without the help of these women that are all dead, but they keep me company, you know. And I don't know if that sounds weird, but that's just the way that I see it. Can I just say that my favorite part from the house is the bathroom? I genuinely love it so much. The floor is so pretty, and I love the fact that the bathtub is like at the center of it. I don't know, I just feel like it's very glamorous. Actually, I just remembered something very glamorous that's related to bathtubs, so I'm gonna talk about it now. I believe this was during the 1910s. A female star, she allegedly took milk baths. I believe it was a lie, but it was a publicity stunt in a way because the newspapers would write about her, you know, like how she maintains her beauty, how you can be like her and all that stuff. I find that so fascinating personally, and I don't know, that goes back to what I was talking about women entertainers. I mean, I remember reading that like women would go to the supermarkets and purchase all the milk to replicate what their favorite star, you know, this very glamorous and sophisticated woman was doing, and that is pretty much what I am trying to do with my YouTube. Now, I know I only make Sims videos, and that is what I'm going to make obviously, but sometimes in the future I dream of making another channel in which to do very me things. I want to learn how to sew by then and like, I don't know, make very chaotic videos like my carrot tours, creating fabulous and glamorous garments from scratch. I don't know, blogs on all the adventures that I want to have once this shit is over. Yeah, I don't know why anybody would be interested in hearing this, but truly my dream, like at the moment with this channel of mine, is of course I want to grow it, but I want to build a community and I want to give to this community, like endlessly give everything that I've got from me. Now I know that I don't upload as regularly as I should, you know. I feel like each time that I miss a weekly upload, I am being disrespectful towards my audience, and I am very sorry for each time that I've missed a video upload, but I am genuinely and actively working towards becoming the most authentic and genuine and best and most fabulous version of myself ever, because only then I can, you know, provide exactly what I've got inside to you. I feel like I have so much inside of me that I want to give to you guys, well, gays and girls and theys who are watching my videos. That's beyond the fact that I record myself playing Sims, you know? I don't know, maybe I am delusional delusional, but I am convinced that my mission in life is to provide entertainment for female and queer forms of spectatorship principally. So if you're watching this, not only do I want to say thank you, thanks a lot, but also please bear with me because what you're seeing right now is not everything that I've got. But yeah, now I want to talk about something that's actually interesting. Maybe I'm being stupid, but I genuinely believe that huge YouTubers and influencers are to 2021 what movie stars were to Hollywood back in like the 1930s. However, a lot of the people that are famous nowadays, I mean, of course you need to have some type of personality, but everything is so like vapid nowadays. Like a lot of the celebrities that I'm referring to, I think they're the most boring, empty, narcissistic people that have ever lived. Many of them, they don't have anything of value apart from their looks. Maybe I'm talking about Nikita Dragon here specifically because I honestly don't think there is a more boring influencer than her. Like all the problem with the masks, I mean, come on. If you only grow up looking up to people like that, how are you gonna be able to deal with your life problems? I feel like I am being so stupid right now, but that's just my personal opinion, you know? But yeah, somebody that I really like, for instance, because I really thought that he understood fame and like building an audience and maintaining an audience and entertaining and working for his audience on a very, very professional level is James Charles. But now with the allegations, you know, the things that he's been accused of doing, which I 100% believe, that just goes on to show, you know, how undeserving of their platform some people are. Like, sure, everybody can and should learn from their mistakes. I don't believe in canceling people, but I do believe in artists and celebrities losing their platforms if they commit like very disgusting behavior, because fame comes at a cost, right? And if you are being disrespectful or very, very disgusting with, you know, people from your audience like James Charles is, why are they still allowed to hold such big platforms? So yeah, I guess the video is about to end. Now, I had to cut out all the footage from one room because it was so freaking ugly. It was supposed to be some type of office, and then I thought, no, I'm gonna make it a laundry. I was freaking stupid about it. I have no idea what I had in mind at that time. I mean, it was like 3 a.m. when I was recording that speed build. Oh, and I almost forgot about the heart-shaped pool. That's the best part of the house, quite literally. After seeing this picture of Jane Mansfield, I was like, oh my god, I need a heart-shaped pool for this build. Otherwise, my name is not Nicole Stanwyck, and it's not. So yeah, I think the video is about to end, and I think you should take a look at my very cute white earrings because you couldn't see them. Yeah, I'm just gonna jump right ahead into the super cringy montage, and hopefully you will love it. Well, that's everything I've got for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to give this a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and subscribe if you haven't already. Please subscribe, and hopefully I'll be back here very, very soon with a new fabulous video. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this, and I love you, and goodbye.